with Karnataka, the Congress government there finds itself at the receiving end of criticism for going out of its way to appease the minority community. For one, it is considering giving 4% reservation for Muslims in government contracts and tenders. To enable this, it is all set to amend the Karnataka Transparency in Public Procurements Act, for which the draft legislation, we're given to understand, will be tabled in the ongoing budget session of the Karnataka Assembly. The other is the decision to withdraw cases in the 2022 Hubballi Riots case. Now, if you remember, there were riots, there was a mob that torched a police station in Hubballi. The decision itself is not new. We'd been hearing about this from October of last year, but documents have been put out in the public domain which reveal the very rapid timeline of events from October to now March. In a span of about 5 months or so, it has quickly gone from one of the biggest riots cases seen in recent times in Karnataka to no case at all. So the state government's internal communications between the law department and the prosecution wing of the law department, it details the rapid movement of these files. Now remember, in October of last year, exactly on October 10th, 2024, the cabinet of Karnataka decided to withdraw 43 cases across the state, including the riots case that eventually led to the burning down of the Old Hubballi police station. 5 days later, an official government order, a circular, was issued, and by the 2nd of October, the law and prosecution departments were informed and directed to take necessary steps. A couple of months later, in December, on the 6th of December, the Special Public Prosecutor was formally instructed by the government law department to withdraw the case in court. Subsequently, on the 24th of December, the Special Public Prosecutor filed an application in the City Civil Court as well as the NIA Court under Section 321 of the CrPC, seeking to withdraw the cases against many of these members. Some of them were ex-PFI members, some of them were from the AIMIM party. The case is now listed for hearing on the 7th of April this year. But if the state, which is the prosecuting agency, which is the agency that should seek justice for those people who are either killed or victimized in this attack, if the state is not interested in pursuing this case, then where do the victims go? On whose door do the victims knock? But let's listen in to some of the reactions that have been coming into the story, and then we'll go across to our guests.
आज का कांग्रेस पार्टी नेशनलिस्ट कांग्रेस पार्टी नहीं है। कम्युनल और क्रिमिनल को सपोर्ट करने वाला पार्टी है कांग्रेस पार्टी। अपीजमेंट पॉलिटिक्स कर रहा है वोट बैंक के वजह से। उसके लिए पुलिस स्टेशन में कौन आग लगाने के लिए कोशिश किया, कौन हमला किया, वो क्रिमिनल को सपोर्ट कर रहा है, कम्युनल को सपोर्ट कर रहा है कांग्रेस पार्टी वोट बैंक सिक्योर करने के लिए।
There was an incident of stone pelting on a police station, right? And that case should have been dealt like a stone pelting case. More serious charges were added on stone pelters, and it cannot be selectively imposed. Sections cannot be selectively imposed on people from different castes and communities. It should be uniform. And BJP is known to target a particular section of the society. They are not known to be fair.
All right, it's a quick face-off tonight. Prashant GS is spokesperson of the Karnataka BJP. Syed Abbas is a political analyst. Syed Abbas, let me start with you. I mean, these are grievous charges. A mob attacked the Old Hubballi police station. The police station is set on fire. There's an AIMIM leader and 138 others who are accused in this case, who are booked by the police. There are grievous charges that have been brought against them, including attempt to murder, rioting, inciting violence. And then, finally, all of it comes to naught. The state, which is the investigating and prosecuting agency, is saying we don't want to pursue this case further.
Zaka Sahab, it's absolutely a fair question that you've asked. Let me just give out an official statement of Siddaramaiah ji, who said that the cabinet has taken the decision to withdraw only 43 cases on the recommendation of the subcommittee headed by police officers. The subcommittee has concluded after realizing that they were false cases. So the subcommittee has taken this decision, of course, to take it to the court. Also,
So
if you
who
see
burned down the police station if it was a false case? Who burned it down?
Yes, this is not all the 138 accused. These are the 43 people who were in the charge sheet, which were found to be false cases. These cases on these 43 are false.
So,
And by the way,
you're basically saying no one burnt down the police station. No riots happened in Hubballi. Nobody was hurt. Nothing happened. The police station was fine. No cops were injured. or grievously hurt. Nothing happened.
Zakir Saab, the 90 others who are still on the charge sheet with grievous offences like UAPA and under the NIA code exist. The 43 that mentioned for the withdrawal of cases are only those members after the subcommittee's report by the police they were found to be falsified.
So what were these 43 doing? They were not there at the scene at all. They were at home sleeping. Like where were these 43? They were not involved at all in this. I mean, look at these pictures. The pictures are there for our viewers to see.
Zakir Sahab, so this is 138 that which is mentioned. Only 90 were involved in the arsoning or the stone pelting and so on and so forth. Not the 43 others.
Look at those pictures.
I'm not saying this.
Look at those. Can you see those pictures? I don't know if you can see those pictures.
Are
you telling me that crowd is just 90 people?
No. What I'm saying is 43 people that have been mentioned, the report which has gone to the withdrawal towards the court, these people, as per the police held subcommittee, has found to be these 43 members, the cases against them are false.
That crowd is easily a few hundred, GS Prashant. That crowd is easily a few hundred. Now, I don't know which 38 have been, the cases against them have been dropped and which 43 have been dropped, so on and so forth. But that's easily hundreds of people charging towards a police station and then torching that police station down.
Zakat, this is not the first time that this has happened, and Congress is in the habit of doing this, of lifting cases or withdrawing cases against stone pelters. Even they want to side with the terrorists who are accused in cooker blast scheme. So therefore, we know what Congress is up to. And now to say that 38 were not involved, who conducted the investigation? When the matter is before the trial court, which subcommittee should investigate and give a report? Why? Why are you shielding this 38? We are sure that these 38 will belong to PFI, SDPI and other political factions which the Congress supports, and Congress banks on them for the votes. So therefore, to appease them, they are doing this and nothing else. And it's also sending out a sense of entitlement for the mob, saying that we can do anything and this Congress government will shield us. So they are very clear. Recently also, when Ganesha Chaturthi Day, when procession was happening in Nagamangala, riots happened. Shivamogga riots happened. Congress has always supported the rioters. Even when a Congress MLA's house was burned down by a mob, because they belong to a particular community, no action has been taken against them. Congress has kept quiet because it happened during BJP tenure.
My point
Congress
about
has promptly
is
withdrawn
a
cases.
crime is a crime. You cannot water down a crime.
Congress has always withdrawn cases.
I mean, DG Halli and KG Halli, people went out and attacked an elected representative. They tried to tear down his house, just like they torched the Hubballi police station. My point is, I mean, leave aside the appeasement argument for a moment. Why would you condone a crime? And why would you condone criminals? It makes no sense, even politically.
Absolutely, Zakir Saab. I can't agree with you more on that front. But the fact of the matter is, even during the BJP rule, many a times there were riots and so on and so forth. As per Siddaramaiah ji's official statement, there have been cases in the BJP rule during Mr. Basavaraj Bommai's rules. They have withdrawn several cases during their reign. This is why the BJP is planning the protest, and their protest is baseless right now because if they've done the same previously.
So BJP withdraws cases, it's kosher. Congress also therefore will withdraw cases.
Just 30 seconds. Just 30 seconds.
Zakat,
And now that
30 seconds, Abbas, and then Prashant, I'll give you the final word, but 30 seconds, Syed Abbas.
Yeah. Now that they speak of now many a times on various television channels that I've been debating, my BJP friends, spokesperson have been saying this is Muslim appeasement. I really wish they could read out the names of the 43 people involved. There are Muslim brothers and there are Hindu brothers, both who were found to be not guilty by the police officers committee, which did a full report on the front. There were no evidence against them.
Sir, the business of who is guilty or not guilty, pronouncing judgment is that of a court, not of a subcommittee. But anyway, Mr. Prashant, BJP also withdrew cases. There were lots of cases that were withdrawn against RSS workers when Mr. Bommai's government was there.
See, we never have sided with terror outfits and terror organizations because D.K. Shivkumar, when an accused who was a terrorist was involved in cooker blast was caught, he called them his brothers. And Parameshwara refused to call them as terrorists. He only said they are merely accused. When they were caught with evidence, Parameshwara refused to call them as terrorists also. This indicates the mindset of the Congress because they have always supported people like Ajmal Kasab also. Congress has supported people like Ajmal Kasab also. Anybody who wages war against the state, anybody who wages war against the country, Congress has always supported.
Okay,
Congress
I am
led by the
completely out
Gandhi
of time.
family
Thank
is
you very
into
much
this
to GS
particular
Prashant and to Syed Abbas. It's a truncated face-off tonight.